Okay, so you love your dog, right? Of course you do. You walk them, you pet them, you buy them the best food, but what if that's only a tiny piece of what they actually need from you? Let's dive into the simple, life-changing things your dog is secretly wishing you knew.
So I want you to really ask yourself this. Are you meeting their real needs or just the ones you think they have? Because that gap between what we think they want and what they truly desire, well, it might be way bigger than you imagine. And get this, the source material for this explainer points out a pretty startling number. 8 out of 10 dog owners make a crucial mistake every single day, a mistake that could be getting in the way of their dog's happiness. So, what is it? Well, it's not just one thing. It's really a series of missed connections. Let's start with the big picture. All right, first up, let's talk about the absolute fundamentals, their mind, their body, and their health. Because a happy dog isn't just one with a full bowl, it's one that's stimulated and healthy and feels truly understood. Let's start with something called P-mail. Yeah, you heard that right. We think of walks as just, potty breaks and exercise. But for your dog, it's their morning newspaper. It's their social media feed. Every single sniff tells a story, who's been there, what they've been up to. So when you rush them along, you're basically yanking the phone right out of their hand while they're scrolling. And that mental workout is every bit as important as the physical one. A bored dog is a dog that's going to find its own entertainment, and you might not like what they choose. And this isn't just for puppies. Your chill, older dog still needs a challenge to keep their mind sharp. It's a lifelong thing. And look, the good news is this doesn't have to be some huge commitment. We're talking 5 minutes a day, just 5 minutes. Pick a new trick, like a spin or a high five. Keep it fun, keep it positive with lots of treats. That consistency is what builds confidence and strengthens your bond. It's that simple. Okay, now we need to talk about something a lot of us just kind of ignore. That stinky dog breath. It's not just a funny quirk. It is a sign of pain. It's a huge red flag that something is wrong in their mouth, and it could be the start of some really serious health issues. So here's the bottom line, and this is so important. Just 3 minutes of brushing their teeth can change everything. You're not just fighting bad breath, you're preventing painful diseases that can literally damage their vital organs. This simple little habit, it could add precious years to the time you have together. All right, let's move on. We're always showing our dogs love, showering them with affection. But here's the question. Are we speaking their language, or are we just speaking our own louder? There's a quote in the source material that it really hits home. That big bear hug we love to give, for a lot of dogs, that doesn't feel like love. It feels like being trapped, like a threat. It's a very human thing to do, but it's not always a dog thing. Next time, just watch their body language. Are they stiff? Are their ears back? They're trying to tell you something. So think of this as a translation guide. Instead of that super tight hug, what if you just let them lean into you on their own terms? Instead of patting them on the top of the head, which a surprising number of dogs actually hate, try a nice, slow scratch on the chest. Or, of course, the classic belly rub. It's all about learning what they find comfort. Now, this next idea, it might sound a little bit like magic, but there's a technique that's so powerful it can feel like you and your dog have an almost telepathic connection. It's a technique called mirror training, and the idea is actually pretty simple. Your dog is an expert at reading your energy. They're constantly mirroring you. Ever notice how they get all frantic and anxious when you're rushing around, stressed out? They're feeding off your energy. So if you can project calm, confident energy, you'll get a calm, confident dog. You are the thermostat for their emotional state. Okay, for our third section, we're diving into something that is just so powerful: rituals. These are the small, consistent habits that build a rock-solid foundation of trust and make your dog feel safe and secure. All right, here is an absolute game changer. It's called the 2-minute rule. The next time you walk in the door, before you drop your keys, before you check your phone, give your dog 120 seconds of pure, undivided attention. Just you and them. This simple act tells them, you are my priority, and it can dramatically cut down on annoying behaviors like jumping or barking for attention. All right, you ready for another one? This next ritual is seriously powerful. We're talking about tapping into thousands of years of instinct to completely reframe how your dog sees you. It's all about hand feeding. I know, it sounds so simple, but just once a week, forget the bowl. Feed them their dinner piece by piece right from your hand. That gentle eye contact, that quiet moment, it reinforces that you are their provider, their protector, their trusted leader. You go from being the person who fills the bowl to the source of everything good in their world. And that brings us to our final section, the simple, everyday habits that take you from just being an owner to being your dog's absolute world, their hero.
So if you've got a dog that gets anxious or super bored when you leave, listen up. This one is for you. Instead of just walking out the door and leaving them with nothing, you're going to give them a fun job to do.
Here's the game plan. Before you head out, just hide a few small treats around the house. Under a rug, behind a door, you get the idea. This taps directly into their natural instinct to hunt and forage for food. It turns those boring, lonely hours into an exciting treasure hunt, giving them a huge mental workout and making your departure something to look forward to, not dread.
You know, this really brings us to the absolute heart of it all. After all the tips and techniques, it all comes down to this one simple truth. They don't need another squeaky toy. They just need you, your presence, your full, undivided attention. That's the greatest gift you can ever give them. So I'll leave you with this. Your dog already sees you as the center of their entire universe. They already think you're a hero. With just a few of these small changes, you can finally become the hero they truly deserve. The real question is, are you ready?